I think you got to feel the pain and embarrassment of today, and that's what it is. It's terrible. It's one of the worst games I've probably played in my career. So I feel that, and I take responsibility for that. And yeah, it's just we couldn't do anything right today. So, but you got to flush it too. I mean, that's the thing is. Sucks, but the reality is a 31-point loss, and that's crazy to even say, but 31-point loss is the same as a 3-point loss. And we lost today, and we got to move on. We're the same team we were 5 hours ago when we came in here today, and we didn't play like it today. We played terrible just across the board, including myself. So that's where we're at. That's the reality of it. Yeah, we're gonna wallow in it tonight, and we're gonna watch the tape tomorrow and kind of relive it, which is going to suck, and then we're going to move on and we're going to get ready for Tennessee. I mean, that's the biggest game of the year is our next one. So that's where we're at, and yeah, not much else to say about it. There's not much good to take from this one today.
Trevor, 4 turnovers today. I mean, obviously you guys came in with the idea of not turning the ball over at all. Did it sort of catch up, I guess, to you guys today in terms of turning the ball over, it resulting in a negative point differential, things like that? In the past, it wasn't like that.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it did. We obviously weren't able to overcome those turnovers. They were just they were always at the wrong time. It seemed like right when we got some momentum, we turned it over. I got to be better. I got to hold on to the ball. I had a bad fumble near midfield. That can't happen. We were driving. So that's something where I got to look in the mirror and fix that. It's happened a few times this year, and it just can't happen. I got to take care of the ball. I got to play better. Then we had a tipped pick that. Another one, it's like then that just it doesn't go our way. It tips right to the safety, and he makes a play on it, and wasn't a great throw by me. And then I had one late in the game, 4th down, trying to make a play. That's the worst position I think in football to be in, just for an offense, is when you're getting beat like that, and you're still out there and you're having to try to force shots. That stuff's going to happen, and I think most of our turnovers were on the plus side of the 50. So. It's that stuff, like you said, it did come back to bite us today, and we didn't play complimentary. When the defense got a stop, we didn't do anything with it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot I could go into talk about it, but there's a lot. It seemed like everything went wrong, and we right when we got momentum, we just shot ourselves in the foot. So I take a lot of responsibility for it. Played really, really bad today.
Trevor, did you feel sped up throughout the course of the game, and then maybe did that give into that snowballing effect? And then secondly, from the jump, did they do anything schematically that maybe you guys weren't expecting along the defensive front?
They got in some exotic looks early in the game, the first and second drive, and we had some answers for it, but we had a miscommunication. We had a penalty on the first drive. Those were back-to-back plays, and resulted in obviously the penalty backed us up, and then sack from the miscommunication. So that's stuff that just can't happen early in the game, especially when you're playing a good team. You're playing a good defense, a good offense on the other side of the ball. You can't give them momentum, and you give them a sack, you get their pass rush going. All the stuff that we talked about during the week of not doing, we did. We started off with a 3-and-out, gave them momentum. They got the ball. I think they went and scored. I can't remember now. Then we got the ball, had another 3-and-out. And that's just not how you want to start the game against a team like this. They're really good, especially playing with a lead. Their offense is kind of built for that. They have a great scheme. They held on to the ball today. We didn't. We were -4 in the margin. I don't know. The last team to win might be us in the playoffs, I guess. Not to be ironic, but you don't win much when you're -4. So yeah.
Like you said, a couple 3-and-outs to start the game. Did you feel like the energy was off? Did you guys come out flat? Do you feel like?
No, I don't think so. I think we had honestly, that's what's most frustrating is when you play like this and you can't point to something during the week. I thought we had a great week of practice. We had the right mindset. Obviously there was some disconnect at some point to play that way, but I thought the energy was really good. We were all amped to play. We knew this was a big game. We knew this was a good team coming in here, and we felt like we could take advantage of this opportunity and beat a good team, and we didn't. We played our worst game of the year. So I don't think it's anything like that. I just think that we have to be better at handling adversity. It's something that we've done really a good job of in the past, but we have to be better about not letting things snowball. When there is a mistake early, bounce back, someone else make a play, make them right, whatever it is, instead of just kind of letting them all pile on top of one another, and then you find yourself in the game that we had today where it's like nothing seems to go right because we all just made our mistakes at different times at the wrong time. So We got to be better at overcoming those things because you're going to have mistakes in games, and you can't let them change the game and let them change the momentum completely. We didn't do a good job of that today, and they did a great job of capitalizing on the momentum shifts of the game.
Trevor, what is the offense doing consistently well, if anything?
I mean, it's tough to say after today. We didn't do anything really well today, honestly. I thought we hit a handful of big plays, out in space. I thought we did a great job. We hit some nice screens. We got the ball in space on some plays. But we played the whole game from behind, so it changes your whole plan at that point when you get into the third quarter and you're down that much because you haven't got anything going. You've had so many 3-and-outs. We've had so many second and longs, third and longs. You don't get to play the game the way you wanted to because it's not the same circumstances. You're not in, second and medium. You're not in third and medium, third and short. And, of course, we got to be able to overcome those because those are the situations we're going to be in sometimes. So we got to do a better job of overcoming the tough situations. But when you constantly put yourself in that situation every drive, it kind of changes how you want to play the game. So I think that's what happened today. And, I think we've been pretty consistent at getting the ball out, getting the ball in space, taking what the defense gives us, being efficient this season. We weren't today. I think there's a handful of things that I missed today that I have to be better. Just being honest with you guys, I didn't play well, and you're not going to win much in this league when the quarterback doesn't play well. So, I got to watch the tape and check some of that stuff out.
Trevor, I had a follow.
Oh, sorry.
9 games in, the offense has yet to hit the stride that we saw you guys in at the end last season. Is there a feeling or a worry that it's not going to get there?
No, not at all.
How hard is it to function if you're not connecting on first down? I think it was like 19 plays, 38 yards today on first down.
It's really tough. Like I said, it changes the way you call the game, the way sometimes you play the game when you are behind the sticks. And I mean, this year, honestly, though, we've been pretty good at being in second and long and making it third and short. We're getting the first down and putting ourselves in manageable situations, but we didn't do it today. So that was something where we got to go back. We got to go back and look at it and see what we could have done better. I know like I said, there's a handful of plays where I didn't make the right decision, or I didn't get the ball out quick enough, or I didn't find the right guy, and I knew that coming off the field, and I got to fix those. And then the other stuff, we're all just going to have to kind of take accountability. Like there's things out there on every play that we're all doing where we can be better, and it's just all kind of hit today at the same time.
How much adds to the frustration collectively or anger that it's happening here? You're 1-3 and 2 really ugly performances at home.
Yeah, it sucks because for all the good things we've done this season, we've played really well at times, and we've had some big wins, and they just haven't been here. And that sucks when you can't experience that with your fans and the people that support you. And it's important to win on the road, but it's really important to win at home. So we got to figure that piece out. We got to play better here. But we can't hit the panic button. We can't make it more than it is. We played terrible today. We laid an egg. Nothing went right. We didn't do anything right, and we got to bounce back and play better next week. We got another home game next week, so we got that opportunity to play well. It's a division game too, so we gotta flush it quick, and we will. The leaders in this team, we've been talking. We're made of the right stuff. You got to handle a little adversity along the way, and that's what this is. And but yeah, we got to win at home. It's going to be key if you want to go and run the playoffs, and you want to have home field advantage, and you want to play at home more. You got to win here. So. Yeah, thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.